guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Maria, in case you don't know me. I make beaded jewelry in my free time. I also sell it. I also sell check glass beads. If you're interested in jewelry or the beading supplies that I sell, please find the links down below. I link all my social media accounts down below and also my Etsy shops. So please go and check it out. I hope it's okay with the light. It's extremely sunny today and I decided to switch up my workplace because usually I sit in that corner where I have my little beading area, but yeah, today I feel like sitting in front of the window and I hope it's okay for you. I decided to record a little mid-year check-in video just to talk about where I currently stand, in regards to all the goals that I want to reach by the end of this year. If you're interested in any of those goals that I talked about earlier this year, please check out the video up in that corner. But I will go over them also in this video, so you can just listen to me ramble here if you like. And also because I certainly haven't imagined to be in this space or in this place right now by the end of May. So I know we still have a month to go until pretty much half of the year has passed, but because I will leave for my vacation in a few days, I've decided to record this now because it feels like it's a good time to talk about these things. And then, yeah, you know what I'm up to and what my current goals are, whether they have changed, whether they stayed the same, Where to start? Many of you are returning viewers to my channel and I'm very grateful for this. So you may have watched that goals video and you may also have watched, I think it was a vlog where I had just ended my relationship, so my romantic relationship. And of course, because of that, I knew that I had to move house. Last year, when I was setting up my studio, in our new apartment, and I had my own little room, I sometimes had this thought or this fear that I wouldn't know how to handle all of this if it ever came to happen that I would need to move that studio because I have so much stuff. It's not really the furniture. I only have two desks where I work at and some shelves. So nothing much, but of course the amount of my supplies and my beads, both for my jewelry shop and also my bead shop, that is so much stuff. And I always dreaded the thought that the day would come where I would need to move all of that. And yeah, so in spring this year, it just happened, I didn't anticipate it. I certainly didn't think that this would be any concern this year, but turns out that it would be. And yeah, as you can see, I was able to manage. And right now I really want to thank again all my colleagues and all my friends who were ready to help, who were happy to help. And well, in the end I decided to go with a moving company just because I had so many large furniture pieces and so many things to carry. I really didn't want to put all of this on, my good contacts. So I decided to go with a moving company and it worked out in the end. And as you can see, all was well. But those months, starting, I think pretty much starting in March, early March, and then going on until the end of April, until I was pretty much settled, I would say. So those were 2 whole months that I had to concentrate on scheduling everything, you know, handling all that financial stuff, all the costs that I really didn't anticipate in the beginning of this year, and especially finding a new place that I would want to live in and that I would want to work in, and that where I would have enough space to put everything in. I worried so much. I very much dreaded it for many weeks, and I got very lucky with the space. But in those 2 months, I pretty much couldn't concentrate on my business. So I didn't beat much. I completely neglected social media. Yes, I still got orders and I got some money in, but yeah, I just wasn't in the right mindset and headspace for my business because I had so many other things going on. So I'm finally back. As you can see, I'm back to beading, but next week I will leave for my long summer vacation, so of course nothing much will happen there either. And then we're pretty much already at the end of June. So I really want to talk about some thoughts that I had these past few weeks. I want to talk about my goals, whether I think that I can still reach them. Spoiler alert, certainly not all of them. And yeah, what my plan is for the next few months, basically. Okay, so early this year, I had a list of 5 goals that I want to reach by the end of this year. Let me think whether I can actually remember them. One goal was to upload 2.5 videos per month. So basically 1 month I would upload 3 videos, another month 2, the next month 3, and so on. So that by the end of this year I would be at 30 videos for this year. I will place a number up there, I guess, where I currently sit at and whether it looks promising that I can reach this goal. But I think that I can still manage. It's going to be hard, but with proper planning and organizing, I think that I can still manage. I think that I currently am at the rate that I had planned to go for. I really hope so, fingers crossed. And then one goal for my jewelry shop was to have, I think, 350 active listings. I think, I'm not quite sure. I will check it again. Please find a number up here, but I think it was 350. Currently I am at 280. And I think I've added about 30 new items since the start of this year. So that's far too little if I really want to reach my goal. So I will have to step up that rate of designing new jewelry pieces, of adding new colorways or color options for jewelry pieces, and also restocking things that are sold out. So there are quite some things that are currently not available because they have sold. And that is because I just didn't have the time, you know. I pretty much lost two months or even more time on beading. There were weeks where I actually didn't even touch a bead except for fulfilling orders. You know, if someone bought something and I had to package it and send it out. So that leaves me with 70 listings that I would still need to add to my shop. And that right now I have 7 months left for this year, so that's 10 new listings per month. And that doesn't sound reasonable to me. But that's okay. You know, I don't really have to reach all my goals. It's just something to work towards too. Then for my bead shop, I think that I said that I either want to have 700 or even 750 active listings in my bead shop. I currently sit at 560. So that leaves me with another at least 140 or pretty much almost 200 active listings that I would still need to add. So that's a lot of bead stock I currently do not plan on buying because I had so many bills to pay and so many costs that I didn't anticipate this spring that I probably won't be able to make it. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but that brings me to my fourth goal, which is to make a profit this year. So in order for me to actually still make a profit and buy all that stock and to list all those new jewelry pieces, I would really need to ramp up all my marketing, my social media game, you know, everything that helps me with marketing my stuff that I sell. And I don't really believe in me being able to do this because there will be so many weeks adding all these weeks up, even months, that I won't be home in this space because I will be gone until the end of June. I will be gone for some weeks in August probably, and I won't be home for at least another 3 weeks in October. So there is just no way that I can manage to do all of this if I'm not even home. And because I work full time and me being away pretty much every other month, I just don't see it happening. So I've been thinking what to do and yeah, how to manage. But before I continue with this, the fifth goal was to provide 5 new digital downloads this year. So I've created 2 which are already available in my shop. I have an idea for a third one, but I will need to create it. And my idea is to provide bead graphs and color combinations, so color information for both my Horea hoop earrings and my Philippa earrings all in one download because the pattern is pretty much the same and I want to provide a whole bunch of different colorways that you can switch up and you can use them for both jewelry designs pretty much. So that's the idea for now. But I still need to create it and yeah, so that also takes time and I won't be able to manage this before I leave for vacation. So then I had another thought which I actually didn't really consider in the beginning of this year, and that's basically probably wanting to leave Etsy. Don't get me wrong, I pretty much never really had a negative experience with Etsy, you know. They didn't ever close my shop down for any reasons. I never had any trouble with my payments. It's nothing like that. Nothing like any experience you may see other small businesses have here on YouTube. But I had this thought because my two shops are doing quite well on Etsy, and that's not really because they get the traffic for me. I pretty much bring all the traffic to my own shops, so pretty much all my traffic is coming from YouTube, from Pinterest, a little bit from Instagram and Facebook. That's why I am having the thought of leaving Etsy, because pretty much every month I pay more than 20% of my revenue that I earn on Etsy. More than 20% goes to Etsy. And depending on how much they advertise my listings, those percentages go up. In April, I earned more than 2,000 euro on Etsy, and I paid more than 400 euro in fees to Etsy. Let me check that again, because I don't want to lie to you guys, but these numbers hurt. So for my bead shop, I had to pay 21% in fees, and for my jewelry shop it was 18%, pretty much. So that is a lot of money. So I'm right now very seriously considering whether I should open up my own web page, online shop by early 2025. And to be honest, I'm not even only considering it, because I've already bought the domain. I just have to decide when to really start working on it. And because I will be home less often, of course, yeah, I really need to make sure that I get my priorities straight, and that I invest the time that I have and the energy that I have in the right things. So you may wonder why I plan on being home less. So some of it will be vacation, but yeah, it turns out that I am in a long distance relationship now, and I want to make this work, and this is important to me, so I will need to travel more. And I will try to use all the options that I have, but of course this also means that I will invest less time and less energy in my business. All of which has happened: ending my relationship, moving house, moving studio, getting into a new relationship. All of this, I really didn't see this coming by the start of this year. And I do not regret any of my decisions. I am quite happy in the place that I am right now. There's still lots of work to do, and I try to not get stressed about all of this. But it's been a lot, and I really need those few weeks off that I will have very soon. Not gonna lie, I need that time for myself. So let me wrap this up by saying that I really don't think that I will be able to reach all my goals that I had early this year, just because everything changed so much in my life during those past few months that I need to make sure that I'm going into the right direction. Not only concerning my business, but also my full-time job and also my private life, I will need to see where to put my energy and time. I think that I am able to keep up with my upload rate on YouTube. So 2.5 videos per month. So that's one goal. I think that I'm able to provide 5 digital downloads this year. So that's 2 goals. And I think that I will be able to make a profit this year. So that's 3 out of 5 goals. But because of all the lost time for my business, I don't think that I will be able to gather all those active listings that I had in mind. 350 for my jewelry shop and 750 for my bead shop. Maybe I can reach one of those, but certainly not both of them. And the problem is by me saying that I pretty much challenge myself saying that. Because right the moment that I say that, I really, I really want to reach all my goals. But together with opening my own web shop, there's just no way, and that's okay. I won't stress about it. I just really wanted to let you know where I stand right now, what's currently going on in my life, and I am doing well. I feel very good right now. Yes, sometimes it's a little much. There's always lots to do, and I'm very happy about this. Having lots to do, always being busy, always having plans, always having ideas. I feel good right now, and I am glad that I made all the decisions that I had to make. And in which direction I decided to go. So with that, this was my little check-in with you guys. You may watch this the weekend before I leave for my vacation. So if you check out my shops, please pay attention to that little message or notification in my shops, because I am probably not shipping right now, but the date will be noted down when your order would go out if you decided to shop with me, If you want to share any of your goals, whether you have a small business or not, you can decide on that. Let me know down below whether you had certain goals in your mind early this year and whether you still think that you will reach them, or maybe you have decided to just throw them out. Maybe by now you have other goals for this year, for whatever reason. I would love to read about it. Let me know. Thank you for keeping me company and letting me ramble about this stuff, because I think it's very important to reconsider your goals and to not just blindly stick to them. If things change in your life, it's fine to adjust your goals, Maybe even switch up your direction you're going in. It's fine. And that's it for now. I will keep on beading for a little while. If you like this video, please leave a like. And if you want to see more of my small business, or if you're interested in beading tutorials, please consider subscribing to my channel. And hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye!